if you've been eating clean, working out, and still can't lose fat or get toned. There's a reason for that, and it's not your willpower. The truth is, most people follow the wrong plan. They either starve themselves, overdo cardio, or skip the exact steps that make fat loss and toning possible at the same time. And I'm not here to give you a crash diet or some magic pill. I'm going to give you the real, sustainable method that actually works, so you can transform your body into the leanest, strongest version of yourself without starving or living in the gym. Now, before we jump in, hit the like button if you're ready to make real progress. Subscribe so you don't miss the videos that will help you get there. By the end of this video, you'll know the 5 exact steps that will boost your metabolism, burn stubborn fat, and help you keep your muscle. These are the same principles that work for beginners, for people who've hit a plateau, and for anyone who's ready to make a permanent change. Let's start with a quick truth bomb. Most people think fat loss is just burn more than you eat. And while that's technically true, the way your body burns calories is far more complex, and understanding this is key to making your plan work. Your metabolism is basically all the processes in your body that convert food into energy. The total amount of calories you burn in a day is called your total daily energy expenditure, or TDEE. It's made up of 4 parts. First is your basal metabolic rate, or BMR. This is the number of calories your body burns just to keep you alive, breathing, circulating blood, repairing cells. Even if you lay in bed all day, your BMR accounts for about 70% of the calories you burn. Second is NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That's all the movement you do that's not an official workout. Walking to your car, pacing when you're on the phone, taking the stairs, even fidgeting in your chair. All of this adds up to about 15% of your daily burn. LERD is actual exercise. This is the one everyone overestimates. You might think that hour at the gym burns a massive number of calories, but for most people, exercise only accounts for about 5% of your daily total. And finally, there's STEF, the thermic effect of food, which is the energy your body uses to digest and process what you eat. This is about 10% of your daily calories. But it can vary depending on what you eat, which we'll talk about in a moment. So, here's the takeaway. Most of your calorie burn comes from your BMR and your daily movement, not from workouts. That's why someone can spend hours in the gym and still not lose fat if the rest of their lifestyle isn't dialed in.
Oh.
Let's talk about how to use this knowledge to actually get results. Step 1. The right calorie deficit. Smaller is better. Yes, you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose fat, but if you go to extreme, your body fights back. Drop calories too hard and your metabolism slows. You lose muscle and your hunger skyrockets. This is why crash diets almost always fail. The sweet spot is a 200 to 500 calorie deficit per day. This gives you steady, consistent fat loss without sending your body into panic mode. As a rule of thumb, losing about 0.5% to 1% of your body weight per week is perfect. It might not sound like much, but it's sustainable. And sustainability is what actually gets you to your goal and keeps you there. Here's a tip. Don't rely only on eating less. You can create your deficit by eating a little less, moving a little more, or both. It's a lot easier to sustain when you don't have to slash your calories to the bone. Step 2. Protein, your fat loss power tool. You only remember one thing from this video? Remember this. Protein is your best friend when it comes to losing fat and toning up. Why? Because it does 3 things at once. First, it helps you keep your muscle while you lose fat. When you're in a deficit, your body will break down muscle for energy if you're not eating enough protein, and losing muscle is the last thing you want. Second, protein keeps you fuller for longer, making it much easier to stick to your calorie target without feeling like you're starving. And third, protein has the highest thermic effect of any macronutrient. That means your body burns more calories digesting protein than it does digesting carbs or fats. Aim for about 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilo of body weight per day. Split it across your meals. Try to get at least 30 grams per meal. Great sources include lean meats like chicken and turkey, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tofu, tempeh, and quality protein powders. Here's where it gets exciting. If your protein is high and your calorie deficit is moderate, you can actually lose fat and build muscle at the same time. a process called body recomposition. This is the holy grail of fitness, because it means getting leaner and more toned at the same time. Step 3. Training build muscle. Don't just burn calories. The mistake a lot of people make is thinking exercise is only about calorie burn. Yes, exercise burns calories, but that's not the main benefit. The main benefit is building muscle. Muscle is metabolically active. It burns calories even when you're doing nothing. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn at rest. This is why resistance training should be the foundation of your workouts. Aim for 3 to 5 sessions per week, focusing on compound movements like squats, deadlifts, presses, and rows. You can use free weights, machines, resistance bands, or even bodyweight exercises. The key is to progressively overload. That means gradually increasing the weight, reps, or intensity over time, so your muscles keep adapting. Cardio is great for heart health and endurance, but it's not the main driver of fat loss. If you enjoy it, do it 1 or 2 times a week, but never at the expense of strength training. Remember NEAT, your daily non-exercise movement. Adding just a few thousand extra steps per day can have the same calorie burning effect as a cardio session, but without the same increase in hunger afterward. Step 4. Sleep and stress. The hidden fat loss factors. Even if your diet and workouts are perfect, poor sleep and high stress can kill your progress. Studies show that just 2 weeks of poor sleep can cut your fat loss in half, even if everything else stays the same. Lack of sleep messes with your hunger hormones, making you crave high-calorie, high-sugar foods. And it raises cortisol, which can lead to more belly fat storage. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid screens for at least 30 minutes before bed, and stick to a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Managing stress is just as important. Chronic stress keeps your cortisol levels high, which tells your body to hold on to fat and increases cravings. Find ways to unwind every day. Walking, hobbies, deep breathing, meditation, or even just spending time outside in the sun. Step 5. Focus on the long game. Quick fixes might give you a temporary drop on the scale, but they don't lead to lasting change. The key is to create habits you can stick to for life. That means eating in a way you enjoy, moving your body in ways you like, getting enough rest, and managing your stress. Here's the recap. First, understand your metabolism. Most of your burn comes from BMR and daily movement, not just workouts. Second, use a small calorie deficit, enough to see results without slowing your metabolism. Third, prioritize protein. It helps keep muscle, burns more calories, and keeps you full. Fourth, make strength training your foundation and increase your daily movement. And fifth, get enough sleep and manage your stress. Without this, everything else will suffer. If you take anything from this video, it is this. You don't need to do extreme diets or spend hours in the gym to lose fat and tone up. What you need is a balanced approach that you can stick to. And if you do that, your results will come and they'll stay. If this gave you clarity on how to finally get the body you want, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below with which step you're starting today. And if you want to make it even easier, watch the next video on this channel. It's packed with hacks that will speed up your fat loss even more.